so far, it has been a good and a bad day for the Congress party. Bad because it's seeing a complete wipeout in the state of Gujarat, where the BJP has won a thumping victory for a 7th time. The news, however, for the Congress party is good in Himachal Pradesh, where it is all set to form the next government. So the revolving door is well revolving. Joining me now is a senior Congress leader, Dr. Veerappa Moily. Dr. Moily, good to have you on Mirror now. Thank you very much for your time. Are you confident that the picture in Himachal Pradesh is absolutely clear and the Congress party is on its way to make the government?
Yeah, we shall make a government in Himachal Pradesh. And, the BJP, which has been in power in Himachal till other day, should try to sit in the opposition and run as a constructive opposition party, not to disrupt, because the very fact that they have been practicing disruptive politics both in the state and the central level, they will be destroying democracy and eroding the democracy of this country. I think they should stop doing it, allow the Congress to run the government in Himachal Pradesh.
You're saying allow the Congress to run the government in Himachal Pradesh, but where is this fear-mongering of Operation Lotus coming from? Because the BJP has made at least visibly not made any
the Congress has a majority.
To break away
Congress
a faction of...
The question is that it is now in Himachal, there will be a duly elected Congress government. And the BJP has no business to disrupt that arrangement. And if they do it, they will be doing it, to negation of democracy, democratic process.
But Dr. Moily, why are you saying that they are trying to do it? Because Bhupesh Baghel has also said, you never know with the BJP, they have launched Operation Lotus. We will take all our winning candidates to Raipur. Why is all that necessary? Many people will say this is simply scaremongering. The BJP is not even doing anything, but you are already scared of what they are not doing.
Because they have already demolished many of the Congress government and opposition government. They occupied power in many, I think about 8 to 10 states so far, BJP. And I think where is the guarantee they do not do it in other states? That is why, the shifting MLAs and other things, because people will have to go to their own, to save the government, the democracy in this country, we have to take all precautionary steps. There's nothing wrong about it.
So that is a question mark straight on your winning candidates as well, if you fear that they could be lured away, as it were, by the BJP, Dr. Moily.
No. It is not a straight, it is a, my statement is not a reflection on our MLAs. It's a reflection on the democratic process with which this BJP is running the states, running the government, both at the center and the states. It is a reflection on them, not on ourselves. Don't try to twist the matter.
Okay. Dr. Moily, can I ask you, is there any indication, is there any concrete indication that the Congress party has got, or any signal that the BJP may try to do what you call disruptive politics in Himachal Pradesh?
No. We are not talking about Himachal. We are not talking about Himachal today. They have done it in Manipur. They have done it in Goa. They have done it. They made an attempt in Rajasthan. They made an attempt in Raipur and many states. There are examples already available to us. It's not new. One has to, vigilance is the price of democracy. We should be vigilant about the tactics and the disruptive practice which has been practiced by the BJP and their allies. And we are aware of it. We are conscious of it.
Okay.
We cannot be blind to this situation.
Okay, so we've spoken about Himachal. Can we have a quick word about 2 other elections? And let me start with Gujarat. What is your assessment of what went completely wrong for the Congress party in Gujarat, sir? 77 seats in 2017, and they have been reduced to just 16 in 2022, sir. In 5 years, something must have gone terribly wrong for the Congress.
Yeah. That is again because of the disruptive politics of the BJP. They have taken away a number of our MLAs. More than 20 MLAs have been taken away, hijacked by them. And even during and before the election also, number of leaders have been tempted away by the BJP. So with that kind of a practice to, take away MLAs, kidnap MLAs, take the MLAs on ransom, is a very, very disruptive practice. I don't think no democracy can survive by that. If might is right, I think the BJP is right. If might is not right, BJP cannot be right.
No, Dr. Moily, that is being unfair. I mean, these guys have been in power for the longest time. They win a historic second term and they win with a thumping majority. And you're saying that the Congress has been reduced to nothing because of the BJP's disrupted politics, sir. That will be unfair. No one will believe you when you say that. The fact is that the leaders of the Congress who migrated to the BJP
what is fair?
wanted to leave because they didn't see any future in the Congress.
What is unfair in the part of the Congress party? Yeah. That is what once it was thought that, when the BJP got only 2 seats in the parliament and did not come to power in many other states in the parliament, at that time, can we put this same logic? But the question is that, we have not adopted such tactics. We did not, Congress has never, even when our was the mighty party, we did not, to curb the other opposition. Even Vajpayee, he had only 2 MLAs, but we made him the opposition leader. This is the magnanimous gesture on the part of the Congress party, legacy of the Congress party. And now what happens? And they have captured about more than 12 governments by illegal means, by defections, by flouting the Anti-Defection Act and made the Anti-Defection Act a farce. It is very fair, BJP, isn't it? Do you want me to commend that activity of a BJP? Or any democratic function should condemn that.
Dr. Moily, you
Let
have
them
already
give up
commented
such
on
practices.
It.
And Gujarat also, they have done this.
No, of course.
Yeah, I have commented, and you have given a certificate that I am unfair.
Look at the numbers.
You have given a certificate that is unfair.
No, sir, I'm asking
and you pass a judgment.
Look at the numbers in Gujarat.
Sir, look
at the numbers of Gujarat. The people of Gujarat have given judgment,
yes,
sir.
we go down.
What will I or you give judgment? I'm asking.
Yeah, people have been. Who said no? I have not asked you. You only question that. You put right, wrong is wrong. But the question is, for so many terms and years, Congress has been winning in Gujarat. Not that it is true. And Solanki's time, we have got better majority than the present majority. That doesn't mean that we rule out the other political parties. And, today they must have won. And they may also lose tomorrow. And today, yes, we bow down to their success and let them rule. And it is not big, but it is not a verdict on the performance of the state government. If the performance is very good, why should they change 3 chief ministers? And where is the question of double engine? And, even the government of India is concerned, there is no worthwhile performance in Gujarat. Even then they win. There are no engines at all. Either the central Modi's engine or the Rupani's engine or Chief Minister's engine. So let us not talk about it. It is they have now mastered the skill of winning the elections.
Probably means,
they have won it.
Dr.
That
Moily.
doesn't mean, it's a meritorious win.
Okay, but then that says something about the opposition in Gujarat, na, sir. If you're saying the BJP government is no good, they don't do anything right, then it is a reflection on the opposition in Gujarat that even a non-performing government manages to win a thumping majority. I'm going to come to the Congress party. Sir, from 77, the Congress party has been reduced to just 16 seats.
That logic, that is why we have to, our duty is not to be jealous. No, we don't want to be jealous about the success of BJP. Let them rule. But at the same time, yes, I agree with one point when you said that we have to gear up the opposition, and despite the non-performance, if the party has to win, I think there is something wrong with the opposition also. I agree with you, that logic. I agree with that logic.
Sir, we'll talk about the I'll talk about the Aam Aadmi Party in just a bit, but many analysts who've come to this show have said, and many journalists who have traveled to Gujarat have said, and I've observed the observations have said, or the elections have said, that the Congress Party completely vacated the opposition space for the Aam Aadmi Party. For example, the campaign was lackluster, it was half-hearted, people were not visible on the ground, and the top leadership was missing. Yes, Rahul Gandhi did do 2 rallies, but is that enough compared to the number of rallies that the Prime Minister of this country came to Gujarat to do? That it's almost like the Congress had given up the fight even before the battle had begun. Which is why the Aam Aadmi Party, by the way, has managed 5 seats.
No, I don't want that. That is why the verdict is. That is why the verdict is against us. Verdict is for the BJP. I don't want to comment on it. That needs study and analysis. I don't want to immediately comment on this question whether lackluster or all these things. And just because the Aam Aadmi spokesman says that there is a lackluster the Congress performance and all, I don't want to comment on that. Not today. We admit that they have BJP won.
Okay, not today.
BJP won because of the skill of the management election. Management of the election skill, I think hats off to BJP. I think we need to work out counter skill, and because vigilance is the price of democracy. This is what the opposition parties will have to be more vigilant, both in managing election and also managing the party. I agree with you.
So this is grudging admiration from the BJP, Dr. Moily, that is coming from you. Can I just shift focus from what has happened today to what happened yesterday? Even in the MCD elections in Delhi, what we saw was a decimation of the Congress party. We can have 100 reasons for what happened in Gujarat, but look at what happened in Delhi. This is a city that the Congress party used to rule. This is a city that this is a party. Your Congress party has given Delhi a very good chief minister, Sheila Dikshit. But look at where it is, what it is reduced to now.
Yeah, and she built the infrastructure. Today, what you see in Delhi is the infrastructure built by the Congress regime headed by Sheila Dikshit and all the chief ministers of the Congress party. It's most unfortunate. Again, we have not managed the party there. We have not managed, the skill is lacking and we have to energize the party. And, not that, we lack cadre, not that we lack leaders. I think we are not, it is only question if, the targeting the leadership and also, mobilizing the party, that is the trigger which Congress requires, and that is what our leaders, all of us, should think and try to see. If the proper trigger is given both in the national politics and the state politics, I think Congress can revive at no time. But this is what is required. We have the broad-based cadre and party and also leadership. We have hundreds of leaders who can match the topmost leadership of the BJP. But the question is that, we are not energizing them. We are not empowering them, and we need to coordinate them. This is what is required, that we lack. I agree with you.
Can I ask you one last question, Dr. Veerappa Moily, before I let you go? Every time the Congress loses an election, they have lost many since 2014.
Tell me.
This is exactly what they say. We need to introspect. We need to fix the party. We need to energize the cadre, etc. Is the Congress party not learning its lesson from each successive loss in an election?
That is what you are warning. That is what you are warning Congress. I am warning Congress. We need to now the time not to introspect, but to act for the future. This is what we need to energize the party. That is what we need to do it. We have the force, we have the power, we have the leadership, we have the party cadre and party leadership, which is plenty. And of course, let us forget about the legacy, but the question of looking to the future and energizing ourselves, for the future. This is what we need to do it, and we'll do it. We shall do it. Otherwise, no survival for any political party, which includes Congress.
Oh, that's a dire warning. We leave it there, Dr. Veerappa Moily. Good to have you on the show and chat about Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh and a bit about Delhi
you.
as well. Thank you very much for joining us. On
Thank
that
you.
note, I'm
Thank you.
slipping into a
Thank you.
quick break.